Right, I think I'm on now. Sorry about that, everyone. Bear with me 2 seconds. Slight technical. Right, okay. Right, 2 seconds. And here we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of Magnets and Mental Health. Tonight, I've got Nick Lee, who was formerly known as Bradford Magnet Man, and he's now Nick's Micro Adventures. He's a massive part of the collaboration coming up in April, and he's given 2 amazing prizes to the fund, one of which is a Facebook portal and the other one is a Hero 7. Bear with me, I'm just going to send him his link so that he can join. And then I'll get the chat up. All right, 2 seconds. Okay, right, I'm back. Now, before I have him on, and before I introduce him properly, and he's got a story to tell tonight, and I'll tell you what, it's a cracking story. Might want to get your tissues at the ready. But even so, I'd like to do what I announced on Facebook earlier. In fact, actually, there's something else I'd like to cover first of all, and that is that people that go live on YouTube, yes, we can be trolled. That bears in mind, I haven't seen any comments. Oh, there they are. Hello, everyone. I'll get back to them in a second. I just want to cover this quickly. If you go on YouTube live, you leave yourself open to what's known as troll in the modern day age, right? You know, people, keyboard warriors, pretend to be someone, and they troll you in the chat. Now, if you go live on YouTube and you get trolled live on YouTube, there is nothing to say that the person who's trolling you is even a member of Facebook. So why take it onto Facebook? And, you know, don't let it, I mean, it bothers us all, but don't show them that it lets it bother you. You know what I mean? Because there's no way in a million years you can ever know exactly who that person is. We have our suspicions, but you can't do it. We get trolled on a weekly basis. I don't put posts up on that group. If it's trolling on YouTube, there is absolutely no way in a million years you're going to know if it's a Facebook recipient or any other social media. An enemy from across the pond, your next door neighbour. You ain't gonna know. So, you know, we've been sent a little bit of hate today because people thought that we was responsible for poor Nigel getting trolled last night on his live. And I'd just like to make this point and say, Nigel, I'm really sorry to hear that happened. I'm sure that you dealt with it like a boss. You always do. So, yeah, I just want to draw a line. And but that's said now, right? It did piss me off earlier. And I've had a stressful day because I've had Indy had all her nails cut. And one of them bled and bled and bled like a bitch. It has stopped bleeding now. It is absolutely fine. I've been in touch with professionals and everything is okay. So yeah, super stressful day. Let's hope we can end the evening on a nice note now and have a really nice Magnets and Mental Health. Nick, before I bring you on, son, I just want to actually I'm going to bring him on because he can come on, he can be part of this. Hello, sunshine.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, mate?
Oh, loving it.
Oh, lovely to see you, son.
Yeah,
got the bird behind you.
Yeah, Sonic. Sonic. Come on, baby.
I reckon Sonic will come on and Indy will come on at the same time. I just hope she don't get blood.
Oh, look, he's here. Oh, look,
there he is, look.
He's trying to bite me.
That's fantastic.
I've got his favourite. Really right, I've got his favourite. But
before we start tonight's show, as you're already aware, I just want to make an announcement regarding all the prizes so far that we've got coming for the collaboration.
Yeah,
Now, if anyone's coming to Brighton Sea for the 2-day collaboration on April the 2nd and 3rd, we have got an absolute, it's just growing by the day, right? We've got, courtesy of Nick here, right? We've got a Facebook portal and a GoPro Hero 7 with 3 batteries and a few accessories, which was already, honestly, Nick, that was an amazing contribution, son.
Yeah, well,
Today, Nick, we got confirmed that Magnet Store have given us a G65 full starter kit to give away for our raffle.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Well done, Magnet Store. You know, we might not be a few, but we're friends for life.
I don't know which way the camera's going because I'm not used to this shit. Here's Magnet Store, thank you. Oh, there we go.
I know, it's kind of like the opposite, isn't it? I'm pointing to the kitchen, but now I'm hitting you. Right. Listen to this, everyone. This is what I think a lot of people have joined in for, and they'll probably leave as soon as I finish this bit. Today, a good, very, very good friend. He's like a brother to me. Scottish brother from another mother, James Pearson. He has donated 4 prizes today to the collaboration for the charities. Now, 4. Yeah, 4. Right, I'm not going to show people because I haven't got it all ready, but I can say it out loud as to what there is. Right now, James, he's got a Amazon Fire 7-inch tablet, brand new in a box. Right, that's the first donation that James has done.
Wow.
The second one is a full Magnetar starter kit. With he's not sure what magnet it is. I think he won it as a prize himself, but he's donated that. I've got to be worth over £100. Magnetar starter magnet, Magnetar rope, and Magnetar Loctite juice. So anyone who wins that, what an amazing prize, right? Thirdly, he's given us a brand new MMO, or I think it's MMO or OMO underground metal detector. It's a OM08MD10P, 3 audio tone with high accuracy. Again, brand new in a box, and that isn't even it. And the fourth prize that James Pearson has donated to the collab is a variable magnification telescope, and it looks like one of them massive telescopes that you look at for the stars, you know. So, James Pearson, Musselburgh Magnet Fishing, hats off to you, son. You have, honestly, you know, it's amazing what we're getting. And we've got close to 100 prizes now, and it hasn't stopped yet. We're going to get a lot more yet. But, Nick, let's have a little chat. You've got something for the collab, haven't you, for the first day?
What we've decided between me and Terry is there's quite a lot of prizes going round and everyone should have a chance of winning something. So the best prize or the best find of the day to be decided at about 2 p.m. so everyone gets a chance to win something. They get a prize. It's hiding over here.
Yeah, he hasn't given enough already. He's now donating a prize for the best gift of the first day. So
the best gift,
have competitions.
The best find, folks, will win. Remember this off my videos.
Look at that! Look at that, mate. Now that's what you call. Look at that. That is a homemade coat made out of railway spikes.
That will hold 4 coats. As you can see, there's a hole in it here.
Can it hold 4 human beings? If we hang it high enough, will it hold 4 human beings?
It'll hold a couple, mate, but I'm not going to name who they are. But yeah, I'd love to have a couple of people off this, mate.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, I haven't made this. All the railway screws were found by me in Dewsbury. And I found the wood local to me on a walk. When we were in lockdown and you weren't allowed to go out anywhere, I went for a walk local to me and I found it in the stream and it's so weathered. So what I'm going to do before I give it as a gift, I'm going to give it another coat in the wax that I gave it. So
wow.
give it a really deep, rich look. I'm not sure how much you can see.
It looks amazing, Nick.
Look at the patina there, mate. That's actually wood grain. It's been worn down over years, and it's fantastic. So yeah, folks, the best prize, the best find, day one, gets that. It'll be decided by Terry at 2:00 at my first aid van.
Yes. Nick is providing the first aid van on the day as well. So
I'm bringing first aid kit. It means I get to park dirt really close, and we can have a coffee.
Absolutely. Well, we was talking about this earlier actually with the other partners that are doing the collab, and the circumference of the pond is about 1 kilometre, maybe 1.5 kilometres if you'd like walk all the way around it. But those that are lucky enough that get there early enough that can get the park right next to the road, you'll be right next to your vehicle as well. So that's probably where we're going to set up. It is where we're going to set up. We've got what are they called? The things that you put up, like a canopy. It's not a canopy. There's a proper word for it.
Marquee, like a little mini marquee.
Like a marquee thing. A smaller variation of a marquee thing. What people have in their garden. But Rughampton Raiders are bringing this one down.
A gazebo, mate. A gazebo.
Gazebo. That's the word, mate. That's the word. Gazebo. So we've got a gazebo going up. We've got 3 tables going up. Probably going to borrow another couple of tables from the community centre. And we're going to have all the prizes for the whole of the weekend on show, the whole of the event. At some points, it might get put away in a car for security purposes, you know what I mean? But it'll be manned all the time anyway. But yeah, it's really getting close. It's getting exciting. It's just around the corner now. This collaboration, I just can't wait. And that's what really upset me this morning when I woke up and we was getting fingers pointed at us for the possibility of trolling, and it was like, no, you've got it so fucking wrong, it's unbelievable.
You know, and I like trolls, don't you? Up yours.
Don't ever change, Nick. And anyone who hasn't seen Nick's channel, Nick's Micro Adventures, go and have a fucking butcher's. Honestly, it is fucking hilarious, and it's not. You might think that a couple of videos he might be having a dig at some. He ain't. It's just Nick.
No, I am.
He ain't. Bullshit. I know you better than me, son.
Can I just say, guys, everyone in chat, if I haven't said hello to anyone, it's because I'm not used to all this shit going on, yeah? So I'd just like to say hello to everyone right now. Hi, everyone. I can see you, Lion.
We've already had about 50 comments, mate.
These Magneteers, White Wellies,
James. Oh, you see them.
Good. Yeah, I can see a few, but they're coming up that fast. But yeah,
I'm trying to get them all on the
be a community together. It don't matter what differences we've got. It don't matter who I've blocked on Facebook, which is 71. I've got 71 blocked and I've got 11 friends.
Win.
That's how I work. Everyone works different, yeah? That's what mental health's all about. We all work different. Don't judge someone because of how they work. Because we all don't work the same. Unfortunately, I had my twin brother taken when I was 27. I was working in the factory. My mum rung me, or I've not spoke to her for 6 years. She rung me and says, Jeremy's dead. And I went, what? First thing I said was, what? And then I went, where did you get my fucking number from? We weren't talking at the time. So I'm like, where have you got my number from, Mum? And then next reaction was, going to defense mode. And I went, you fucking lying. And by God, did I pray she were lying. But she wasn't. She didn't ring me for a fucking giggle, did she? It broke me heart. All these trolls in this world that think they can destroy people. Nothing can destroy me like that day.
Absolutely. Yeah, oh yes. Yeah, you're hitting the nail on the head there, son.
It broke me heart. It's broke me heart every day since, and there's just no getting away from it. You can't escape.
It shapes us, you know. It affects the mind.
Well, a
And
lot of people have
makes us who
different
we are.
reasons for the mental health, but
Mm.
when somebody's died and it's unexpected at 27-year-old,
No age, mate.
but you try looking in shop window when you go past shop window and see yourself and see your identical twin brother, and it fucking destroys you. It's there wherever you go. It's like fucking.
I mean, I can't really. Obviously, I can't relate to that. I've not had a twin brother. I had two brothers that were old enough to be my dad. But to have a twin brother growing up, the way that it relays from the outside looking in is that when you've got a twin brother, you're closer than close.
Oh yeah. As far back as I can remember, we used to play with cars on the school wall where we went to first school, and that's the first memory I really have of us. We didn't have much. In fact, we had no, but we had each other. And to have that we were sort of like same bedroom, same bed till we were like 13. And fucking my bum fell out. I can laugh about it now, but only because a lot of times mind have helped me, they've helped me again.
Still helping me, mate.
Behind me. When I found it difficult, they've let me be. When I've needed to come back, they've let me in. And
they're good as gold like that, mate. I mean, I've done
a couple of sort of like courses on mental health and this. All I can say to people is if one don't work, then another might. You don't know. Don't fucking give up, man. Right? Because you're living for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could be a shadow of myself. I'm not joking. Before magnet fishing come along, I was so fucked. I'd gone. I was in depths of fucking, and I thought magnet fishing.
Self-destruct,
I can do that. I can hide on canal because where we live up in Yorkshire, they're not so busy like they are down in London. I mean, Nigel kindly invited me down to one collaboration. Well, it wasn't a collaboration. He invited me down. He said, come down, magnet fish. It was fucking crazy. I went home after an hour and a half. I travelled 4 hours down there, fished for an hour and a half, and fucked off home. And
what?
The social anxiety got to me.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking crazy. I'm like, I need to get out of here. But being able to go out and magnet fish on a canal like Anna and Andrew both know, up north, we've got a bit more breathing space. There's not fucking 100 bikes an hour and 300 people.
Tow paths in London, mate, are fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Some people understand it. Like, I went down to meet Steaming Lion, and he said to me, he says, there's a couple of places we can go. We could go somewhere, but it's going to be really busy. Or we can go here a bit less busy. Or we can go here, and you won't see nobody all fucking day. And I went for middle one, and it was great, man. Even though we didn't find too much, it was great getting out and talking to a few people. I think it's sort of like important to sort of like connect with you with mental health. I really do. I don't care who you are. You need to connect with you. And if you can look after you, you can overlook what's gone on in the past. Fucking forget about it, mate, because most of it's bullshit anyway. You might get upset about someone doing something in whatever time, but then you look at bigger picture later on, you think, what the fuck?
Very true.
you just gotta hang on to your good bits and make them bigger. I've learnt that. I don't have a massive social circle, as you know. Some days I'm not very sociable with fucking me, but I enjoy my own company. And I think that's what gets me through, because
I think you bring a lot of pleasure to a lot of people with your channel, mate. You know, a lot of people were quite upset when you rebranded from Bradford Magnet Man, but it doesn't mean
I'm
you
still Bradford Magnet Man.
Yes, exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. You know,
I'm
you are
exactly the same man. I was out fishing last week. Have you seen the trailer that I got for now?
Yes, yeah.
I put a new video up tonight. And,
Oh, okay.
I've been on Facebook Marketplace or whatever local to me, and I've been looking out for trailers about £50, £100. And this guy goes, I've got one for free. So I messaged him straight away because I've been looking for days and days. So I messaged him, he goes, oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we can have a look at. I went, can I have it if you're giving it for free? He goes, it's got no base on it. I went, that don't matter. You know me, mate, I fix up. So I grabbed it. It's ready to roll tomorrow morning. I'm going, man.
Mate, you're not bringing that in the collab, are you? All that way. I wouldn't.
I might not, because I've got
the motorway.
Yeah, that don't matter, mate. I'm only going 50 anyway. I'm going to ride behind one of the trucks and do a bit of freewheeling. You know what I mean, mate? I'm not fucking putting my foot down. Do you think I am Texas Pete with my barrels of oil?
Oh, it'll be fucking brilliant. I can't wait for this weekend, mate. Honestly, it's going to be so good. So many people are coming, and we're going to be spending time with every one of you. And it's going to be an awesome event. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about, and that's the anticlimax at the end of it. Because I've been arranging this for 12 weeks now with the help of Hannah and Rughampton and yourself, Nick. And, you know, the 12 weeks has now gone to 2 weeks. There's 2 weeks left, and it's going to be the best, probably one of the best weekends I've had in over 12 years. I know it's going to be just an amazing, amazing weekend, an amazing experience as well. And at the end of it, it's going to be a case of it's gone, you know, and I've got to wait a whole year again until I can recover from doing this one, because it ain't easy fucking doing a collaboration.
I'm just going in protection mode, guys. Right,
I thought you put a mask on as well. You look like Live Free.
You'll see why in a minute, guys. Yeah. As far as the high and the low, Terry, how I deal with it is I try to make sure I've got at least 1 or 2 things to do each day after a major event. My 50th last year was massive. I've not had a birthday since I was 27 when Jeremy died. I've tried celebrating before. It don't work because I've tried celebrating after. I've tried celebrating whatever way I can. And my best friend, Chantel, made me realise I was punishing myself twice, mate. What we're doing is we're getting to the day where I felt I could celebrate. And what I ended up doing was sort of like getting annoyed at myself because I was celebrating. And then day or two, I used to celebrate on St. George's Day, 23rd. 2 days later is my birthday, 25th of April, which is next month.
Yeah. Day after my ex-wife's birthday on the 24th of April.
All right. And
stand up at the back of my neck, that did when you said that. I'll never forget your birthday now, Nick.
No, and what I realised is what I really was punishing myself twice, because I was punishing myself on my twin brother's birthday because I couldn't celebrate me own. And I was punishing myself on whatever day I made it. It didn't fucking matter until last year, which was a massive event for my 50th. And I had people come in and we had a barbecue in back garden. You've seen back garden, haven't you, how big it is and stuff. And so I can have a couple of friends and a couple of people I know socially. As you know, I've only got 2 real true friends. Stu Pot, and Chantel. They look
that's
after
great.
me well, but I look after them as well. You know, mental health's two-way thing. It don't work fucking one way. It don't
No.
work like I'm a victim and, you know, come and look after me. It works that
No. It's
this week.
Caring.
Well, this week, nobody knows, but on the Thursday was Stuart's birthday. Hurrah! He buried his grandma on his birthday.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So day before, I'm like, get your ass up here, man. Come on. We'll have a bit of a fucking giggle or whatever. Watch football. He didn't turn up, as it happens, but I was there for him and he knows. And that's what it's about. You got to give to get. You don't get fuck all for free. Give to get. What's that on about? Ha ha ha. Your OAP sticker, Nick.
You're at the bottom, mate. I'm nowhere near that. I have to scroll down slowly so I can put things on the screen gradually. I want to try and get everyone on. Thank you to the mods also working tirelessly. I've already seen one of our mods has put up Trollfest. So we are getting trolled, but we can't see it, Nick, because our mods are doing a spot on job.
Thanks, mods. Right, but get this. Right, I love you all trolls. Right, I love every one of you. Right, I'm sort of like a little disappointed you haven't been on my YouTube channel. It's not Bradford Magnet Man no more. It's Nick's Micro Adventures. Get on there. Thumbs down, thumbs up, your ass.
Seriously, you've got to, everyone, please go and fucking subscribe and watch Nick's Micro Adventures. He's not only on YouTube, he's on TikTok. And are you on IG as well, Nick?
Instagram, not TikTok. What? I don't get that, mate.
It's just like
one day.
You know, you know how to do Instagram Reels, the videos. All TikTok is a mini version of that.
Oh,
it's just small videos, you know. So no, right, okay then. So it's Instagram and YouTube, Nick's Micro Adventures, and I will put a link in the description.
I don't know that fucking wave, man. Hello, Sue. Yeah, I've got mucky hands. Look.
My favourite video, Nick, out of all your new videos that you've done, my favourite video is that 30-second long one where you've done the world's best unboxing video. I swear to God, people, you've got to go and see it because you can't. It will spoil it to talk about it. You've got to see it to believe it because Nick has just purchased a drone. He's licensed. He knows how to fly it. He's going to be using it at the collab. And
right, guys.
We're going to get some amazing footage at this collab. Amazing footage.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nick done an unboxing video. Oh, honestly, Nick, it's so funny. And the one with the snowman, you know, that was quite hilarious as well for different reasons. You know what I mean? But it weren't like, you know, I've spoken to Nigel today. I talk to Nigel probably on a weekly basis, and you know, it wasn't a direct dig at him. At the end of the day, you know, you get what's given. You know, you went somewhere and pulled up.
If someone wants to have a dig at me, yeah, end it there. Right. When my mum rung me that day, I was working overtime to earn extra money for Christmas. When she told me what she told me, my ass fell out. Right. I don't care. Right. Nobody can hurt me like I was hurt that day. I don't give a fuck who you are. Right. I don't give a fuck what you think. If you want to really hurt me and send me up to fucking God, then so what? Because I get to be with my bro. Right?
Win-win. That's what I said.
Been in for 24 years. Right? I'll be there tomorrow. Right? God take me tomorrow. I'll go see me bro. I don't give a fuck. Game over for me. I've had so much fun. Right, magnet fishing,
and so have I. Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I think that's
great friends, and I've sort of like turned me back on people, but I don't hate them. It's because it's my way of dealing with things. It's like I've had crosswords with Leeds Magneteers, no disrespect, Leeds. I've had crosswords with Rusty. I've had crosswords with other people, but I've not continually slagged them off. Yeah, I may have called someone out for some, forget it. Yeah, it's over with. But I'm always willing to be here and be me. I've got to be me, right? If I couldn't cut them people out, then I might not be here.
That's all it is.
Because I've got the ability to build a brick wall.
It's a safety tactic. It's a safety tactic. You're protecting yourself and your mental awareness.
Like, people don't understand it. I come from a family of 8 children.
Wow.
My twin brother died. Yeah. Rest of them are fucking dead to me. I built a brick wall. My dad, 17 years since I spoke to him, I built a brick wall. That's what I do to cope. That's my coping mechanism. And if that's the only way I can do it to survive, then that's what I do. You know? And although
put yourself first.
A bit of malice towards people sometimes, you know, when we first disagree with whatever, then it's not malice towards them. Over. Yeah, fuck it, man. Life goes on. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, someone's got to really, really fucking cross me for me to be really angry and to hold a grudge. So luckily that's not happened often in my life, you know. But it has happened within the magnet fishing community, and you know, I've just got to do what you're doing and protect myself.
Well, mental health. I'm not saying all the time, it's not right for everyone, but sometimes Facebook's poison towards
absolutely people. It ended my marriage, mate. Facebook at the end of the day ended my marriage.
It's about an ego thing. I don't need an ego no more. I'm 50. My brother's gone, my mum's gone, my grandma's gone, right? In my life, I've got Harvey, my son, who's come to live with me recently, who shouts at computer all the time, mate. And it does me fucking. But I'm trying to gag him slowly. I mean, get him to come round slowly. But, you know, I love him and I love other people and I love what we do, right? Because it don't matter what collaboration you're doing. It don't matter what event we're doing. We collaborate together, like it or not. We're removing shit from the waterways.
Absolutely.
And making stories. Only today did I hear a story of where me and Leeds Magneteers have been magnet fishing before, and that the area is now, they're pulling out massive pike out of the area. You know,
see, because you've done good for the wildlife.
Fish can live there because people have been there and done it. So no matter who the hater is, we're all working together, folks. It don't matter. I love you all.
Very true, very true. It's unfortunate the way that the community is divided. But posts like what I read this morning, you know, when people have been trolled on YouTube and then take it onto Facebook, you're doing the community no favours. And if you can't see that, then you know, well, that's unfortunate. If you can't see that, that is very unfortunate.
Well, we all have a difference.
There's no way of finding out who
pointing the finger at somebody just because you have a hunch. It might be this, it might be that, it might be
absolutely. You know, and like me and Pete,
we work as a community because A, we love getting out. B, somebody told us that if you fucking wag a magnet in fucking, you might come up with something really good.
Well, we all have from time to time. I mean, it's not every throw and it's not every hunt, but we all find our treasures, mate. So yeah, you know, it's just it's like I said, it's unfortunate, and
but we all have a nice bit that we can keep, don't we, Terry?
What's that, mate? Oh, look at that! Fucking hell! What is that? No, it's a handgun. Don't say gun.
It is a 1840s lady's pocket pistol,
Nearly
right?
200 years old,
This-
everyone.
These came out or were being used just as the police were invented back in 1840. I found it in Skipton, where me and Lee's Magnetaser fished before as well. Found it in Skipton, right next to Busy Lizzie's. Somebody, unfortunately, another troll, decided to ring the police on me and say that I had a dangerous gun.
Well,
So
when that happens, that's jealousy.
Well, along came the police and they went straight for the gun upstairs to number 33A because they got the number on. I live at 35. So anyway, police run back downstairs after my neighbour goes, no, it's my neighbour downstairs. And it's him, he shit his pants. He went, it's it. So they come into the house with guns out and went onto cabinet. And if you notice at this side of the gun, can I show you it? Can you see where barrel's broken?
Yeah.
Yeah. So A, you can't get the bullets for it. B, it's broken. C, that's how you fire it from top there by pulling that back. It's welded solid, mate. So it's infireable. The coppers laughed and took a photo of them with me with the gun outside my house doing thumbs up. And that lovely person was a lady who runs a certain Yorkshire magnet fishing team. No names.
Well, no names. No names.
No names. No names. But we know who you are. And why do we know who she is? Because in chat messages, she put, I lived at 33A. Well, I don't. And she sent the police to 33A. And nobody else knew that except for that lovely.
Well, we know what that feels like as well, to be accused of, not directly, but to feel accused that we've rang the police. You know, the only time I ring the police is if I really need fucking help in one way or another, or I've got something calling, because, you know, I've got very little respect for the police. Unfortunately, you know, it's not the whole police, and I don't paint them all with the same brush, but they're power hungry fucking, you know, bastards as far as I'm concerned. You know, the experiences I've had with them personally, and I haven't even got a criminal record. The experiences I've had with them have been very, very bad, and you know, nearly broke my wrist, nearly broke my arm, threw me out of my family home, and then told me to fuck off. You know, just because my wife didn't want me there. So
not a good time, Terry. When you
no, it wasn't, mate.
When you're already suffering from anxiety and the loss of a partner, not a good time to be told to do what you need to do. It don't matter who's telling you. It don't matter whether it's your mum.
No, I got in my Volkswagen Golf and I sped away, wheel spinning, mate. I was that angry, but I did what they told me to do and I left. But yeah, that's not the only occasion. I've had numerous occasions where the police have just shown their powers a little bit too much. You know what I mean? What are you laughing at?
I've just seen a comment. Beautiful teeth, Nick, by Lynn White.
Lynn, you're a star.
You spotted. I've been spotted.
That is what it's all about, and that is getting out and enjoying yourself, no matter what.
Yeah, you know? I agree with that.
And if you got beef, try not to take it onto social media. You know, that's the best thing.
We have beef, right? But if you're going to have a beef, right, and if you were in a relationship, right, and someone did something that you disagreed with, you talk about it. Do you bring it up 500 times? No, you fucking don't. You get on with it, you move on with it, right? That's what life should be about. And like Lee's Magneteers are saying, greatest thing is getting out, enjoying yourself, no matter what. Right? It don't matter whether you're on your own. It don't matter if somebody's taking piss out of your new false teeth. With my lovely smile.
Is that what they are? They forces, are they?
Yeah. I've had bad teeth all my life. I was homeless.
Mine aren't the best. Mine aren't the best.
And now they're nearly all gone, mate. But at least my dentist levelled them off so they look like my teeth. But obviously somebody spotted it in comments. And as for Girl White Welly saying my neighbours are delightful, well, we know that, don't we?
That's how that is. White Welly. Right, let's have a look at this chat. Right, I'm so sorry, everyone. I've never seen so many comments on an episode yet. This is absolutely nuts. And if I've missed anyone, I do apologise because this is it's crazy. This is going to be a really good episode. This one. We're going to have, if it's all right with you, Nick, we're going to have Keith Pointer join us shortly.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
He wants to come on and have his little input. And normally, last couple of weeks, we've kept it to an hour and bang on an hour and then ended it. But tonight, I'm not seeing Pete. I saw Pete last night. You know, we spent all night writing a massive, massive proof letter that we're giving to 30 different local companies, asking them for donations or prizes for the collaboration. So we was extremely busy all night long last night. And no, it's neither here nor there. Well, I don't know why I even have to feel I have to defend where I was, who I was with, or anything, you know. And that wouldn't be the case if it weren't been put on Facebook. What's that, broccoli?
Sonic likes broccoli. Watch this, guys.
Go on.
Hello, birdie.
We can't see him, Nick.
Oh, you will in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, Daddy got broccoli. Come on then. Come on. He'll come out in a minute. I'll put it on my shoulder. Eh? Come and get your broccoli.
I can hear him, mate. Nattering like a good one.
Yeah, do you know why I've got my woolly hat on?
No. Is that to protect yourself?
He likes biting ears.
Stop that.
Fucking right.
Don't
Softy bit, just above your little Orly bit.
What is he? What is the breed? Because I want a parrot.
He's a Kakariki parrot, which is he's from New Zealand. It's Maori for little parrot. You know, you get your Amazon greys and stuff like that, and they all squawk and go mental. Come on, baby. Coming out. Ooh, here it comes. Come on, then. He's not coming out yet. The Amazon greys and stuff, they all squawk and go crackers. Yeah, baby. Sonic.
You try and get Sonic, I'll try and get Indy. Indiana. What's this?
Sonic, back off.
She's really not been herself today. She's just lying on the bed. She had her nose, her nails clipped this morning, and one of them.
Well, you fucking messed with her fucking nails, mate. How do you know she didn't want them just polishing?
Because when I got her 8 months ago, I was told then that her nails needed clipping. Then we thought she was pregnant, and it's not advisable to clip a dog's nails when they're pregnant. Yeah. So this is a trauma or something that they go through when they're having their nails. But now we know she weren't pregnant. I got in touch with Catherine, and she come round today. And she done every claw perfectly, and then one of them, Indy, must have just flinched at the exact time.
Ow!
And it went a little bit low. Oh, blimey.
A little bastard got me.
How big will Sonny get?
Hey?
How big will he get?
He won't get much bigger than that. Come on.
Okay. You don't think of parrots being that small, do you?
No. Come on.
Everyone's commenting on your fucking teeth. That's nuts.
He's a vicious little cunt. Just like his fucking owner.
Yeah.
No, I love him a bit, really. He's having a beer with me later. Look.
I think you need to have a beer with Lee's Magneteers, mate. Look what they've just put in the comments there. Things are in the past, according to them. Thumbs up,
Yeah, it's really good
Andrew,
because
Billy, you credit.
although things have been said, right, like I say, I don't care, right, what's been said. We're all there for better environment, you know. That's what we do. Whether it's, I see someone all the time on dippers and scrappers, and must go out every day, and they get a couple of little bits.
Yeah.
But every day they're going out and pulling little bits out, and you know, all fucking adds up end of the day.
Well, the price of scrap has gone through the fucking roof, mate. £300.
In £300 a fucking ton, mate.
He's nuts. If that stays for the summer, mate, I tell you, this hobby's going to get even bigger than it already is. And we're seeing an explosion of new people at the moment that's entering the hobby, and it's wonderful to see. You know, we've got two at the moment. As far as I'm aware, we've got two children's like starter magnet sets that are within the prizes, and we've also got Magnetar as well. Yeah, Magnetar have given us we've got 5 black hats, 5 pink hats, and we've got an abundance of stickers, all from Magnetar. Obviously, you've seen James Pearson has done the Magnetar starter kit, which is probably for a teenage child or certainly someone starting off in the hobby. But yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's crazy to think of all the stuff we've got coming in, and it ain't stopping. And you started it off, mate, when you hit me up a month ago, and you fucking told me what you was going to donate to the club, and I've got them here sitting here right now. I still haven't took photographs.
You know, I must admit, that was due to good fortune myself. I did manage to get a GoPro.
10, wasn't it?
I got a GoPro 10 because I helped my nephew out a lot. He decided he was buying one for the top of his remote control car. He's disabled. He's got a bit of money, and he says, I don't know if you know, the price of the GoPro 10 has dropped dramatically on website. I don't know whether that was a limited time, but we got one for $229.
Wow.
So, yeah, GoPro 10. So he goes, at that price, I'll order you one as well. And then straight away, I'm like, well, if you're going to do that, because I help him all the time, nobody else helps him.
Yeah.
So not only have I got my own mental health to deal with, I help not my nephew. Funny thing is, he's not my nephew.
Oh, really?
My twin brother, who passed away at 27, had a relationship with a older woman. She was 27, he was 19. He foolishly had 2 children with her.
Oh, blimey.
So that's where Damien comes in, because he's a brother of the 2 children.
Right.
That was a 2 year relationship, and he was out of there.
Oh, God.
So whereas I had a relationship with my partner, Sarah, Harvey, and Maisie's mum. We did 14 years together or whatever. She had other children. I was proper stepdad to them, because that's what we needed. So I was stepdad, whereas in Damien, he adored my twin brother. And Damien, unfortunately, went on a mini motorbike. Have you seen them little racing ones that you get?
Yeah, little tiny ones.
Yeah, little tiny ones. And they're so much fun until you go on a main road and go down the road, and the G-force pushes you out wrong side of the road into oncoming traffic.
Jesus Christ.
And that was it. He was doing 30 mile an hour. Now, Damien's 36. He can't remember his birthday. He can't remember where Leeds are in league. He were at my house one day watching football.
That's permanent.
He was cheering wrong team, Terry.
Oh, God.
And he's 36 and he's ruined his life for getting on the motorbike. If anyone's listening, ever, if you're going to get on a motorbike, put a fucking helmet on.
Crash helmet all the time.
No helmet, head first, into the
Yeah,
body of a
this
car.
is the most fragile part of your body. I'm telling you, you damage it,
Um,
and it can't be repaired.
if I can work it out, Damien were about 19 when that happened. So that makes it 85 you were born, 95, 2000. So Jeremy had already died by then, by the time Damien had his accident. But all he can remember is Jeremy were an angel. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. No, he won't. You know me, I'll tell him the truth, mate. I'm not going to fucking lie for him. Why should I lie for someone, especially my brother, who were a little cunt? But I've told you how it is.
Only you can say that of your brother. So that's
I can't leave Damo. Damo's got
major issues by the same.
sisters and a brother and a mum. And they all left him because they can't cope with him. They can't cope with epileptic fits that he has. I shit my pants first one I'd seen of his, but I've been a first aider quite a lot of years throughout my sort of like engineering career, and it brought me out to see him have an epileptic fit. In fact, some people are going to find this rather rude, and this is my kind of sense of humour. But Damien had a fit in my kitchen. I panicked, called the ambulance. They came out and they went, right, well, we've done his, what is it? His tats, he's all okay. First time they took him to hospital. Second time they said, if he's okay staying at home with you now and you can see him round home, you know, and stuff afterwards, then he's better off here than in hospital because it prolongs it. So we started doing that, and it got to a point where I said, Demo, next time you have a fit, I'm going to throw some Jif lemon on the floor and you can do my kitchen floor for me.
For fuck's sake, Nick.
Because we had to make a joke of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm sorry, but that's the only way fucking through for people.
Yeah.
Make a fucking joke of it. Live for today, yeah? Not tomorrow. Tomorrow might not even fucking come, man. But that's really relevant. Because recently he started suffering really bad dizzy fits. And I mean, to a point where today we're coming round to help with trailer. He don't do much, but I like to give him recognition for what he does. And even putting a fucking screw in and putting it on other end and, you know, nut and bolt or whatever.
No, yeah, encourage.
Because he don't get no. He came round today and he'd fallen on his way around. He's 36.
With no balance, I suppose. You know, the balance has gone.
He'd fallen up way around. Right, guys, if you know anyone on your estates, share a story. Share it, man. If it saves one person. There was I know local lads who were around here. And as I was walking Damo home yesterday, he was dizzy. And I thought he'd get over it after night. Well, he obviously hadn't because he'd fallen this morning. But Travis, one of the lads, were laughing a little bit. Said, oh, has he had a few on that lot? I went, I'll see you in a minute, Travis, right? Because you don't know. And sometimes you don't know what's going on. So you might have a laugh at somebody else's expense. But I got back to his van and I went, that's my nephew, Travis. He goes, yeah. I went, remember one that I told you about? That were on mini motorbike. And he now can't walk home on his own. I went, he's 35, Travis. I went, what happened to you a couple of weeks ago or a couple of years ago? He went out at junction at top of the road on a motorbike and he's lucky he slammed inside of it and the car did not T-bone him.
Or go over his head.
Well, you know, if he T-boned the car, he went over the top of it. If the car had T-boned him, he'd have gone through the fucking car. And
that.
he was so shocked and that lot. And I went, he's 36, he suffers epilepsy, he can't remember his birthday, he can't remember what day of week it is, he can't remember what month we're in. He wakes up in his house, he's told me, he didn't want to tell me, he says, I don't want to hurt you. And I went, but I need to know, Demo. He says, it's like I wake up and I don't know where I am. And then I start wondering, how long have I lived here? And every other day when I go to his house, he says to me, is that my DVD player? Or have I bought, has someone stolen my old one? And that's why I bought a new. And I have to go through it constantly.
Wow.
All because he got on that bike. And
they're little death traps, mate. I'm not saying no bikes.
Because I've got an heart. And I know for the fact if my twin brother were alive, he'd be looking after Demo.
Because Damo looked up to him so much, yeah.
Yeah, he won't leave him. I know my twin brother's daughter, he'd have kicked her fucking ass, but that's another story. But he'd have kicked her fucking ass. His son he'd be proud of, but his daughter he'd have kicked her ass. But Damien, who so looked up to him, he had no one else to look after him. I had to step up, didn't I? No choice, mate. No fucking choice.
Good heart, you've got a good heart, and you knew what was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
and, that's why we connect so much.
You got to look after those round you, because if you don't,
you've got to look after those that are less fortunate, that are vulnerable.
But most important, and you should listen to this even more, Teddy, you got to look after you more. You're more important than anybody else in this world. Without you, there's no club, right? There's no live tonight, right? There's no fucking laughing at me snowman. You have to look after you, mate. And it's same for everyone, right? Whether it's White Wellies, they look after each other in their little group. Other people look after themselves in their little groups. Us single men have got to look after us because nobody else counts.
No.
Except for Sonic and Indy. You know what I mean? And your little ones as well, they count, but you have to look after you. Without you, who's going to look after them if push comes to shove? Look at what happened to me. Harvey won't getting on at home. He's fucking stepdad or whatever it is. We're giving him a hard time. His older brother says, yeah, he gives everyone a hard time and that lot. I'm like, come and fucking live here, son. If the time comes, you need to be strong enough to be able to take him in. Now, I can't do with noise. Although I was with Sarah for 14 years, I never fucking lived with her, mate.
Oh, really?
Didn't live with her, no.
Wow,
no. First 4 years I were homeless. And they didn't want to move in and put on her. And then
when you say homeless, you mean like sofa surfing, friends?
A bit of sofa surfing, keeping in my car. Don't get me wrong, when I was younger, 18, I was under a fucking tarpaulin in woods with Quill till someone burnt it. Bastards. But I've experienced serious homelessness. Until I got into this residence that I'm in now, I was homeless for like 6-8 years, couch surfing, sleeping in my car. It's got to me. Winter's got to me, mate. So I thought I needed a solid base. I moved down the road. That was all right until my neighbour used to annoy me. Another story. Don't know heard about that. But I moved up here. It's all right. It's a bit damp. But I'll fight the bastards in court. Don't want to fucking give it easy. I'll fucking kick fuck out of them. You want to fucking see a fighter? I'm a fighter, all right. Fuck me, mate. I got bullied because I was a twin.
Because you were a twin?
Because from when I was about 5 years old, I remember people bullying me and my twin brother because we were different. There were no one that looked exactly the same.
Same.
You could look at both of us and we're both same, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Child's mind. I don't. You know, it's unreal, isn't it? What goes through their heads and
Yeah. One
so cruel, so cruel.
you know, like I say, revenge is best served cold.
Yeah.
One of the most satisfying moments was when I was 27 and Jeremy died in October. It was his funeral on, well, he died on 20th. He was buried or cremated or whatever on 27th. I got a message from one of my bullies. And he's like, "I'm really sorry." And I'm like, "What are you fucking sorry for?" "Because you feel guilty, you motherfucker." I went, "Well, have you guilt? You made us feel fucking like hell for, it must have been from when I remember back as far as 5-6 years old till
Yeah.
we were 13, and we realised we were a force to be reckoned with, and if you wanted to push one, you were going to push fucking both.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And we
Wonderful.
did. We taught people not to fuck with us eventually. But you've got to stand up for yourself. You've got to do what's right. But
You've got to, you know, and everybody is individual, and everybody, what's right to one person might not necessarily be what's right to everybody. But you know, that's what I've always tried to do, and I've always tried to do the right thing, even when I've done the wrong thing. I've tried to learn from it.
yeah,
And
we don't all get it right, you know. And that's the best thing about not getting it right. You can learn to sort of like take a lesson from it, or you can ignore that you're getting it right and say what you want and do what you want. But you've got to talk line so much. Just 1 minute anyway. I'm going for a quick loo break.
yeah, you do that, and I'm gonna. We've been on an hour, so I'm gonna send Keith an invite, and we're gonna have 3 on the screen. So go and have
well, I'm just going to go grab a photograph album of me.
Oh, okay, yeah, wonderful.
I've only got a few, but there's a couple. 1 sec.
Yeah, go on, mate. Right, bear with me, everyone. Keith. Right, I have invited Keith, so we should have Keith Pointer joining us shortly. So yeah, you've heard Nick's story tonight, and you know, when I asked him to be a guest on Magnets and Mental Health, and he accepted, I just wanted. I know he's got his haters out there, and I've certainly got mine. As mostly all of us, you know, we're in the public eye, and you choose to do this as a hobby, you're going to get your haters. But I wanted the story to come out, and this is why I say to everyone that sometimes things happen in our life that shape us and turn us and change the way that our thought patterns work in our brain. And you know, I'm one of the worst for it. I really am. You know, I used to always live in the past and always be reminiscing, and I've learnt now with Mind's help and my therapy with Therapy for You that you can't change what's happened in the past, but you certainly can change what's in the future. And I'm really going to step up and do what I probably should have done years ago. And I'm going to do that this year. So keep your fingers crossed for me, everyone. Right, anyway, enough of that. Welcome, Keith. How you doing, Sunshine?
Hello, matey.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm fine. Apart from the bloody trolls, excuse my language.
Well, I haven't seen any in our
Nothing
chat
bloody.
tonight because our mods are doing such a good job, mate. And
I just flew past the screen. It went, "Phew."
so how you been doing, Keith?
I'm doing fine, mate. I've ridiculed some of the sufferings I've been doing for the railway. I've got round the other side of the corner now. And once it's all built and put together, I'll be raising funds for. Oh,
I've got to get a drink, actually.
I'll be
You'll be raising funds, Keith? Raising funds for what?
for a suitable cause, which is trying to think of the names of the charities now. One of them, which is your charity, which I said I'll put into it.
Mind mental health. That's my
Mental
main.
health one. And also the people with disabilities.
Family funds. That's helping with disabilities. It's this is what I really want to spread awareness about. You know, when it comes to autism and autistic children.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many autistic charities out there, and Rughampton Raiders, as I'm trying to shout it from the fucking highest rooftops, but it ain't getting through to people, have free severely autistic non-verbal children. Now, can anyone try and imagine what that's like, right? You can't.
No.
That's bad. Now, no autistic charities have ever helped them, but a charity called Family Fund has and continues to do so once a year. And that's why we're giving half the money to Family Fund because they've helped Rughampton Raiders in the past. We're giving half the money to Mind of Mental Health because they've helped me massively. And as you've heard tonight, they've helped Nick as well and continue to do. You know, they are.
Mine massively helped me. We did a wellness recovery action plan. That was last year during lockdown. They still got it going during lockdown. And now we have a follow-up group every week, which helps me overcome any problems that I've got in my life there and then. But if there's no burning issues, what we do is we work on things that can help us, like, you know, trying to cut drama in your life. Do you really fucking need it all? Yeah, sometimes you do need it when certain groups want to pretend to be like silk when they're
sandpaper.
Yeah, that's fucking bang on, Terry. Yeah.
But that's not pointing fingers or saying anything at any groups. And if you do think that of yourself, or you think I might be talking about yourself, then you've got yourself to look at and nobody else.
That was me in my sort of thing. I've had no luck at all with or any of my army mates. Didn't get anything from SAPA, right? Nothing from SAPA. We got it from there's a group out there which is similar to Shark, right? And it's for helping people with long-term disabilities, right, to help us out. The thing is, though, as I've pointed it out to many people, my disability is diabetes, and I've got MS, which gives me no end of
multiple sclerosis.
Well, yeah, it gives me. It affects your muscles and gives you the shape.
Yeah.
And I'm on level 2 at the moment. There's 12 levels in the illness.
So you're at the better end of the spectrum, as it were.
Yeah,
then.
But even so, I shake a lot. I do more.
I've started to get. I've started to. Can I just? Sorry, Keith. Right, I really don't mean to interrupt, and I do apologise. But for the last couple of weeks, now I don't know if it's nerves, if it's anxiety, or what. But if I'm like leaning forward, and I'll be leaning like my arm on my knees, and then I'm using my phone with my right hand because I'm right-handed. I can't use it left-handed.
Yeah.
My thumb almost becomes uncontrollable with shakes, and I don't know what that is. It's only just started happening in the last few weeks, and it's quite scary. You know, that starts happening, and you think I've got no control over it.
My mum has told me, she's 90 this year, right?
Wow.
She's 90. Now, my mum has told me at the age of 40, you'll feel it. Anybody with up to the age of 40, you'll feel it. And I said, oh, give me that, you know. You get to a certain
age and then ailments just start coming, you know, just non-stop.
And the thing is, though, when people say to you, well, how do you get on with the railways? Difficulty? That's why I have loads of people to help me. I was serious bullies at school, care home. Yeah, I had the same problem. Me and Paul Barnfield used to get beaten up at school. So what I did was I took a leaf out of my brother's book.
Mm.
I've been. I was walking along the high street in Erdington one day, and this kid. I said, "This kid." I said, "You is a bastard!" I shouted over to him. "You the bastard who started bullying me at school." No,
Mm.
no, it wasn't me. I said, "Yes, it was. You was with your mates. Where are they now? They're around, are they? Come with me. I'll show you something." And I put his lights out. Literally, I
Well
wanted
done.
to get back at him. You know how long it took me to get back at that certain bully?
Years, I bet.
14 years.
Wow.
14 years.
Well,
And
at
I
least you
felt
got
really
back
good
at
at it.
it. A lot of people don't get back at their bullies because, you know, when you leave school and you normally leave your hometown or whatever, you know,
And
you evolve in life, you move
one of
away.
his bullies, his other mate, in the army. And we was in a certain area. I can't pronounce the area, to be honest with you. It's somewhere in Bosnia, right? And what happened was, he was part of our group, so to speak. I said to him, "You will never find me anywhere near you if you're shooting and getting pinned down. I wouldn't even help you." And he said to me, he said, "What is that? We're supposed to be working together." I said, "When you was at school, you was the biggest bully out, right? And you took on me and my mates. Now, I just told my other mates not to bother with him. He was scared shitless, he was.
Yeah, they
Scared.
usually are. You take the crowd away from them, mate. You take their peers away, and they're not the same. You know,
No, that's what
they're
I mean. But
cowards.
the thing is,
You know, a
though,
bully is a coward at the end of
I
the day.
know.
that people think that I'm a bully for doing so. No, it's just getting back at them.
You fucking ain't. No, of course you're not. Don't be silly. You can never class yourself.
I've always appointed, well, I've always appointed other people, right, not to do me dirty work, right? It's like family. We're all family together. We're all of us. On here, we're all family. Even anywhere, we're all
Certainly,
family. We work together as
the
friends.
community is definitely family.
Right,
Definitely.
but get this. What annoys me immensely is you guys are getting all the magnets and sorting out in the lakes, rivers, ponds, canals, you name it. You're dragging out all the history in your fingertips. And then you got some moron, and I emphasise moron, who slagging certain groups down, saying it's a load of rubbish. You know, and what annoys me
Water
immensely,
for ducks back, mate.
I'm
Water for
not
ducks back.
to
Says a lot
anybody.
more about them than he does about us.
But when I put on, when I went on live chat today,
Yeah.
right? When
Yeah,
I
I
went
saw
on
it.
live
I
chat
saw it,
today,
Keith.
I was
That was the first
annoyed.
I knew about the trolling incident last night. I had no idea until I watched
I don't
it.
even know what was going on, mate. You know, some of these trolls, right? They ain't no good because they ain't been on my website and they ain't fucking trolled me on fucking YouTube.
So if all trolls can go to Nick's Micro Adventure,
Trolls, get on Nick's Micro Adventure, thumbs down, yeah. 'Cause I get a fucking video fucking look, don't I? Right? And that's what it's all about. All these trolls, yeah, they're only trolls because they've got no better to do in life. Well,
no, they've got no better to do. You know, they've got
no
more
better
to
thing to do in life is love people, right? Love what's around you. If you can't love people, walk in woods on your fucking own. Love the daffodils, love the grass, love the smell of the tractor and the fucking pig shit coming out the back of it. Because if that's all you got, love
Let me
summer. It's
I,
just I love Anna and I love white wellies because they're great.
I'll tell you one thing, though, Nick. I love the smell of napalm in the morning, but that's a different thing altogether.
No, you know, I really, really love smell of fucking tarmac.
no, I don't like tarmac. I love.
follow a fucking tarmac truck for miles, me, mate. I ended up in depot once.
No, I could literally sit by a petrol pump and just sit there with my fucking nose over the hose, mate. I love the smell of petrol. Always have done it since I was a kid.
Yeah, well, I did, but then I got a bit high. So I'll give it up.
Now, here's one for you, right? You know when I was telling you about my problem with my shakes because of my MS, right? Well, the thing is, now 2 weeks ago, I cut my foot open, as you know.
Yeah, I know you did in the fucking shower with a bloody
Yeah.
perfume bottle.
Yeah, and mine was I had a dose of
Or
the.
the toilet.
No,
No, it's in the shower.
it was in the shower, right? And basically, I had the shakes.
He did. He had the shake
MS
system.
When the MS kicks in, I'm like a jelly on a plate. If you know what I
Don't
mean.
you? That's what I'm fucking
It can be
getting.
really, really dangerous. Where I was in a dangerous area. Right, I cut my foot open really bad. It had
did.
2 stitches inside to stop the blood gushing out, which was a vein next to me.
How did they stop the blood from gushing out, Keith? Tell everyone.
My mate put a
Listen to
Tampax
Tampax.
on my foot.
He saved his foot, Nick. It
Well,
saved his foot. Doctor told me.
It's every bleeding cunt, doesn't it? A Tampax.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Mate, I fucking wish it would, because I'd stick in a few
I
people's
just
fucking
need to
mouths.
say right quick, magnetic pull. I used to have a stalker who was sending me flowers with their head chopped off.
What's that?
Stephen Lyon got in touch with me. He's
That's
all right,
right.
Stephen Lyon. He knows my plight, and basically quite a few people do. And all, even you, Nick, you know me quite well, in a way. I've seen you at the collabs, if you remember, when you first seen me. And you said, "Oh, aren't you the history man?" I said, "Yeah, that's right."
That's what I said to him as well. I said exactly the same thing when he was fishing next to me. He said, "Are you the history man?"
And I said to Terry, I said, when he dragged that fencing out, I said, "Would you take a fence if I took a photo?" And he
Yeah, it
didn't
took me about
realise how I
5
was
minutes to
going to
realise you were joking. Yeah, that went over my head as well. That's the Essex side of me, unfortunately. So, not the bright.
Well, I was joking apart. I was. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I enjoyed it that day. But the thing is, though, I was used as a scapegoat later on, if you noticed. Right?
Really?
When I got in touch with them on my own live chat, I said, "Why?
Oh,
Why,
yeah.
basically, why is it that so-called person, not mention his name, right, used me as a scapegoat because I told him about it? He said, I'll tell the rest." He didn't. He didn't tell the rest. And then he said, "Any more of this, and I'll block you." I said, "Okay."
Unfortunately, he's very childlike, that man. I know exactly who you're talking about, and he's very childlike.
Some
And he
people
wants to
aren't
use it.
they, in life, right? The best thing about YouTube and Facebook and everything else is you can block people.
Yeah.
And I've got 11 friends and 71 blocked.
Blocks.
And I don't give a flying fuck about anyone I've got blocked. If you block,
They're not all from the magnet fishing community, though, Nick, are they?
you're not blocked because I hate you and I don't believe in what you say.
Yeah, this is good.
You're
Listen to
blocked
this. Listen to
because it helps me, help with my mental health. Yeah.
this. Helping him.
Secondly, blocking people sort of like it gives you a respite from what you're going through.
Gives you the buzz, basically, of blocking somebody before they block you.
Well, I'm not so sure it's about that so much. It's about like I used to get a lot of YouTube comments going,
Yeah.
IG this, IG that, IG other, and there were always a fucking link. So I banned any www.link, and I banned
That could be a virus.
the initials IG.
Okay, yeah.
Stopped all my spam, and that's what the internet's about. We all have an ability to check it or leave it. You know, I don't give a fuck about certain people that come from a Yorkshire magnet fishing team.
Exactly.
No names mentioned.
You know what I mean?
If they want to bring it on, then bring it on. Because if you want to try and destroy me, right? What you got to remember is, I'm a Taurus. April I was born. Taurus the bull.
Well, you're Taurus.
Stubborn as
Aries.
fuck. I swear down, right? I build a wall against you because you've done whatever to me, right? It don't matter what you've done. If you've done something serious enough for me to think, I don't want to see you no more, I don't want to talk to you no more, I'll block you on all mediums.
One person alone.
Yeah, but it's not because I don't believe in the views or whatever. It's because it's protecting me. It's not about protecting them. I don't give a fuck about them.
No, of course.
You know, some of them try to destroy me after about 6 months into magnet fishing. I met Steve Forrest, even though you don't like him. I know that.
I can tell.
He took me to where we found the Vickers in Rotherham. He didn't have to take me. He took me. He kept clunking onto something and pulling off. And he goes, I don't know what it is, but it's something fucking big. He goes, you have a go, Nick. So I started having a go at it. And I went, hang on a minute. If I throw my grapple and my magnet at the same time, maybe it'll stick to it and hook it somehow.
Yeah.
That's how I got it out, right? And I really appreciate everything Steve did. People hated me for it, especially that certain magnet fishing group. And you know something, I didn't give a fuck. I went out with Steve whenever I wanted. I went out with Richard Jarvis whenever I wanted, and that's where it all started because they didn't like him. Richard Jarvis, Bradford Magneteers, that's where he was from. And because I joined him, and I don't know what it was, guys, I had the luck of the pro. I used to throw it in. Richard Jarvis took me somewhere he'd been 3 times before, threw it in, I pulled out a World War II fucking gun.
Well, here's one for you, though, Nicola. Sorry, Nick. Right.
Nicola.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know you're not on my block list, darling.
Sorry, Nick. You're on about one of those.
Oh, Vickers. Oh, my word.
Look.
Now, I've got one of those, right? That one there. That there is a bazooka. That there is a 2-inch mortar, which I showed earlier last week.
Yes, you did last week. Yeah, on last week's show.
That one shoots blanks.
Wow.
Right,
well,
and I
got that I got out, Keith. There were all this hoo-ha about these magnet fishing groups getting theirs and what they were going to do with them. They were going to give them to Royal Armouries. And I started laughing because Royal Armouries have got a lot of new ones, as you'll know, Keith. They must have the range ones there. So when I pulled mine out and it were nearly full, certain people were a bit upset. I even had, Sonic's come for his broccoli.
I don't understand the jealousy on fines. You know, people think that we was jealous over fines. We was never jealous over fines. We've had fantastic fines, all magnet fishing groups. If you go out long enough, you are going to find fantastic fines.
You've got loads that you've bought out, and Nick.
We have, and even more so since you joined the team. We know what they are now, and we know that we pulled out some fantastic fines. We all do, but it's fairness. That's what pisses me off. And when a group stands out so much, like Rockhampton Raiders, and you know they might not be everyone's cup of tea. I love them a bit, and you know I now do all their fucking editing. I do all their stuff for their channel, and you know it's so unfair because like Nick's come on tonight and he said his reason for his mental health. You know, Jen and Marco, their mental health is getting worse by the day. And they're still getting hate and people blocking them without even wanting to talk or to reconsider them. And they've not even really done anything wrong, ever. You know, they're two of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And it breaks my fucking heart.
Terry, what really amazes me is when they point the finger at us, right? People point the finger at us, and then we lose memberships and we lose subs, right?
I'd rather not have them subs, so. I'd rather not have them subs.
I'll tell you something now, right?
You
Subs
think
are
they're guilty? Fuck 'em,
nothing.
'cause that's bullshit.
My mental health, Terry, is everything. I'd go down to one sub. I don't care.
Absolutely, Nick. You know, at the end of the day, yes, we all want to grow.
Since 700, but last 3-4 months, and I go up 2 and down 2 and up 2 and down. And I'm like, you know, I really don't care, because what I do is for me, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Certain people watch it where they live, right? There's one old guy called, what's his name now? Keith Summerover. I gave him a mention a couple back. He's an old guy who lives in his home. He has a care team come round. His son, who's older than me, told him that he knew me, right? And he thinks that he knows some kind of celebrity. He's so happy that, Keith Rubery, that's it. Yeah. And he's so happy that I gave him a mention and, you know, stuff. And that's what makes the difference. There's Bob from the Pacific Northwest of America. He's watched me since day one, right? He loves my banter. He loves my wit.
Is that Ronnie? Is that Ronnie you're talking about?
No, he's called Bob from Pacific Northwest.
There's a Pacific Northwest mud fishing, and
there's quite a lot that way that sort of like it. But he stayed along all the way through, even when I changed to Nick's Micro Adventures. He goes, I get why you've changed, because you're now doing a bit of camping, a bit of magnet fishing, and metal detecting. So it's more like an adventure than one thing. I mean, so that's hence why I changed my name.
There's quite a few people, and you, Terry, there's quite a few people, not only like me, change tack, right? Because there's no out there half the time. And when there is something out there, you get governed by loads of trolls and idiots and, you know, whatever. And then on top of that, right, what amazes me, because I changed tack to doing, instead of magnet fishing, I'm doing more so on history and also what brought out to the cut from you guys, right? I'm on 24/7 on the bloody phone, usually at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, still getting people, right? I don't put the phone down just so I want to get some sleep. I'll put the phone down because I'm not bloody knackered, basically. And then what amazes me, we all change tack in certain times of the year. Like we gave it another run, so to speak. Like for instance, Nick, I mean, you might be doing 1 minute magnet fishing and sometimes camping or urbexing. Glamping, right, or whatever.
Glamping,
Well, anyway, you're doing things like that. The same goes with terror. If it's not magnet fishing, it's walking, right, and showing different areas where people can go.
Yeah.
Right. It's the same as everybody else. Everybody's changing tack, not because the hobby is going downhill.
No, far from it. It's getting more.
Hobby's not going downhill. Wait till you see my next keep. I fucking smashed it sideways.
Yeah, can't wait to see that.
I tell you now, I pulled 200 kilo out in fucking 5 hours.
That's nuts. No help.
And best thing about it is, it was fucking 20 minutes away from my house, where everyone goes, magnet fished.
Well, that's what Dave did, you know, Sonic Dave. He walked from where he lives and started clearing up. But the only thing is, though, it's the council let him down. They didn't help him move the stuff out. He had to move it on himself. Which is a bit out of order. So what you need is guarantees. right, from other people who said they'll do the job and then don't do it. Right, with me, I have to go by lack of transport. So instead of me going Sunday, for instance, there's no transport buses at all.
Hmm.
And I think you can rely on taxis at £46 a ton. You know,
Shit, that.
get that out of the way, and
Lucky for me, Keith. Yeah. I'm a Yorkshireman,
yeah,
and us Yorkshiremen are not tight. We're just careful with his money. So I've been having my nose on that Facebook marketplace, and I kept my nose going, and I'm like, oh, 50 quid for it, 100 quid for a trailer. Get fucked. I'll get a cheaper one. Then I spotted one other day, free. It has no bottom in it. Come and collect it today. Right, so I've now got my own transport, but I don't need to put it in back of my little camper van no more.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I got a free trailer, free before. It just needed a base, a bit of a repaint. It's ready to roll tomorrow.
What do you do? Do you have an angle grinder with you, portably?
Me?
In case. What if you pull out a 20-foot?
I'm up with angle grinder. I've got a portable angle grinder.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do.
But I'll tell you what, I'm applauding with everybody now, right? Because of the steel is going up in price in places, right? And also different other things. I'm asking people who do magnet fishing for railway stuff, if it's in good nick, can you give it to the Heritage Railway guys? They're screaming out for bits and pieces for railway, like fish plates and railway chairs, even keys and the big bolts that go into the chairs themselves.
They weigh a pretty penny though, Keith, and that is £300.
I'm not being rude, but if I was pulling rail chairs out, they'd be going to scrap, man.
Yeah,
but the thing is, be giving them away. Don't get me wrong. Previously, people have said to me, "Oh, I'd like a railway chair because I'm doing this, I'm doing that." I'll give them one, but I'm not. Well, no, they haven't flogged them, but they've wanted one, so I'll give them one. But I'm not giving fucking 8 away, mate. I'm weighing them in. 200 kilo to me, right, nowadays is 200. Right, put it this way. If I do bare scrap from here, £300 a ton.
Right, okay. Well,
you're not giving it away no more. Sorry.
No, I'll tell you one thing. Some of the railway chairs I found on eBay are going between 50 and 60 quid.
Wow. Don't get me wrong. If it were a special one and someone wanted it, because I don't know if you've seen this that I'm giving away, Keith. This is going to be for the best magnet fishing find.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
You made that.
I made that myself. Found the rail bolts, and some of them say British Rail on them.
Yeah.
Now, some of them say something else on them. So I'm going to give it away.
Listen carefully. If it's got SK on it, on the actual head themselves, SK represents Southern Railway.
Oh yeah.
Right? SK.
SK or SR?
No, SK.
SK.
Right? SK is Southern Railway one.
Right, I'll tell you what it's got on them. On left-hand side, it's got BR, British Rail.
Yeah.
On next one, I can't tell because I ain't got my gigs and I lost them.
Okay.
Next one, it says either CR or GR.
GR is Great Western.
And then the last one, but it says on them, each nut as standard, as standard.
Yeah, they're all standard. They're all off the mainline railway, which is 8 foot, 8.5.
Yeah.
Standard gauge.
I found
Yeah.
them, made it myself. So that's going to do, but it's going for the best find on Saturday to do the
Oh, that's
surfing.
awesome.
by
Awesome.
Terry.
Yeah, that's awesome, that is.
You know what I was thinking, looking at that, when you just showed that up with the camera, Nick, you know what I think would really finish it off? And I could possibly get it done, and we could put it on there when you turn up on the Friday. Little brass plaque to say, Brightening Sea Collaboration, the date,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
the years and years to come, people can see where that was given, how it was awarded, and, you know, that's an amazing bit of history. Amazing bit of history.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could do that. It could be screwed
Yeah,
up
man.
anywhere on it.
Yeah, because it's
Plenty of
wood.
room on it.
We'll do that. We'll do that. We're going to make that. We're going to make that look even better. But it looks the bollocks anyway. It really does.
I know with all them BMX parts in the house, man.
She's got fucking everywhere, mate. Even in the front room.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
got 12
I've
bikes.
been his house. It looks lovely.
It's all right.
He's a diamond.
Join in, and then when she wants something, she hits me with her claws. Oh, damn. Now, what it is, I'm not saying that everybody should give up their railway stuff, but it would help some of them out. Even if only one or two.
Yeah, I understand that. I really do, because giving that machine gun to the museum, knowing they could use it. Hang on a minute, guys. I'll come in line with you, yeah? There you go. I'm same level as you now.
Hang on a minute. Oh,
I can do it like that. Look. Do it like that. It makes it a little bit smaller for people watching it on a smaller device. But yes, Keith, you're down now.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what they say, don't you, about having a small one?
Now, listen, guys, I would love.
It's not the size, it's how you use it, son.
Yeah, well, them that say that it ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. It's because they've got a fucking small one.
Oh, yeah. I only know it's doing to your tea with, but there you go.
We're having a party.
Tell me, Nick, I was going to say to you, really, you know, I would love to be at the club, right?
We'd have loved you to have been there, Keith.
Yeah, no, I'd love to be there.
The whole team want to be there.
Did you say I'm lovely, Sue?
I'll be on the phone at the moment, it's charging up.
You will.
I'll be on the phone, right? I'm at a place where we're doing for this year's War Weekend, right? And what we're doing is we're getting everything sorted out. We're placing people in areas where they need to be.
What's that fucking noise, Nick?
He's using a pinpointer on his tool.
Oh, it's a fucking it's a treasure hunting.
It's protecting metal watch, guys. I ain't got false teeth.
He's got a gold tooth.
Oh, he's got gold tooth.
What? So what? False teeth are metal?
Well, they have little bits in them.
I don't know. See, I've never had them yet, but
it might be me filling. I've got 4 teeth.
I can't have any teeth up here because all I've got plates of steel in there. It's holding me jaw up.
I got mine from breakfast on Thursday. They've been working on them for 3 weeks.
Oh
wow!
That's why they look lovely.
Well, my eyes look lovely because I had an eye surgery, didn't I? To remove a lesion from my eye. Yeah, and they took me and they said, you know, you've got half a dozen skin tags around your eye. Would you like them removed? And I said, well, if you can do it whilst I'm having the op, then yeah, absolutely. Not realising they was going to inject every single one of them, and that killed. That killed.
Come to say hello. Hello, Sonic.
Oh, he's Sonic. Yeah. Hello, Sonic. Hello, Sonic. Oh, look. Hold on. Just try and get that bigger on the screen. There he is. Look.
Yeah.
Hello, Sonic. Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's a pretty boy. Who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy?
He might peck me head.
Indy, you're missing all this. Look, and she's just fucking.
Love you, baby.
Look. Indiana.
Oh, she's happy.
Indiana.
You
No,
know
she's
what?
not.
She's giving
Camera
me the
free.
dirty.
Oh, give me kisses, look.
Oh, what a pretty boy. What a pretty boy.
Oh, Sonic's giving me
Oh,
kisses. At least somebody fucking loves me.
Yeah, I can say the same with Indy. Yes, I suppose that must be similar to having a dog. You know, man's best friend and that, and all what they say. But it's any pet, isn't it? When you live alone, when you're a single man,
Yeah,
just having that companionship.
My Millie.
Yeah, you're right, Anna.
Give me
Sonic
the ump now because I'm not saying anything to her.
Fuck off, lion. He's not getting me ears. That's
I've
why
just seen what Brian's put. Well, look what Brian's put above that. Put it near your knob, Nick.
Oh,
You can fuck off, lion.
don't be serious, Sonic.
You know what I'm going to do? Right, when we come to the club, Sonic's coming with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking sellotape broccoli over Brian. We'll strip him naked, put him in van, put broccoli on him, sellotape broccoli on him, and let Sonic go. Lock door.
Did you not see, Nick? He put in a chat earlier that he's now got car troubles and he's not sure if he'll be able to make it.
Oh,
So-
no, I didn't see that.
You might not have Brian. Brian, try and make it, son. Even if you put a post on Essex Magnanas and see if anyone's passing your way, maybe pick you up. So, you know, there's plenty of people coming to the club, Brian. So, you know, I'd say that for all of you. If you can't get here, then reach out, see if there might possibly be someone passing your way. But no, it's amazing. It really is. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. You know, today started off quite negatively, and it's ended quite positively. And it's been an amazing day. Can't believe James Pearson. Can't believe all you guys that
I
have
can't
done it.
believe what he sent for prizes, mate. That's fucking
I'll be on
amazing.
here.
Absolutely amazing. What's that, Keith? We can't see that, son. What is that?
I said I'll be on there, which is
You'll be on your phone. Yeah.
on the phone.
We'll be recording virtually the whole collaboration, mate. But when we're not recording, you know, there'll be a device free. And if anyone finds anything historic, we will be calling you, and we want to know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Hey, what was that?
I just got a message saying live. I don't understand why. Yes, I am live. No, I just got a message on.
One of those and all.
Oh, Brian's coming with Shane and Luke. Oh, yeah.
Lion!
You met Shane, didn't you? You met Shane at the Walsall collab? Shane and Luke? They fished with Magnet Warrior London many times. Shane was part of Magnet Warrior London. And he's a very, very good friend of mine. And he's about our age, Nick, you know, very similar. Very similar. Many
If anyone's fucking going around with Steaming Lion, then they're cool enough for me, mate.
Oh, Luke and Shane are cut from a different thread, mate. I tell you, they really are.
I'll be the odd one out.
What's that?
I'll be the odd one out.
Well, because you won't fucking be there.
No, not that, but I'll be the odd one out. I'll be the old man. You know, I'm 64 in April.
Oh. You're as old as you feel, Keith. And you know, look at my parents. They both died in their 60s, mate. You know what I mean? It's you know, you said that your dad's 90 this year.
No,
You know,
your
your mum's 90 this year. So, you know, every one of us individually, we get treated differently by old Mother Nature, by fucking whatever presence put us on this planet. And we don't know when our last will be. And with all the shit that's happening in Ukraine at the moment, who's to say? Who's to say how long we've got?
Here's one for you. A mate of mine went over there, right, to fight against the Russians. And, you know, he said to he sent me a message. Right, he says, Cave, it's a pity you can't get over here, but I know what your plight is. Don't worry, he says, for my birthday, I've got an AK-47 and 500,000 rounds of ammunition. I went, what?
What is that? What they're giving him?
He's got 5,000 rounds of
Well,
ammunition
it's-
for his
You can't own it, but I ain't got no alcohol.
for his birthday, for his AK-47.
Okay.
Cool. Your nose, Teddy. I heard it. Burns holes in it.
I think how many Russians are open to kill. Yeah. So, yeah, there's quite a few of my mates have gone over there. And get this.
I can't see how it's going to end. I can't see how it's going to end. He's now a war criminal. He's killed children. He's killed women. He's hit hundreds and hundreds of
It'll end, guys. It'll end with, right, they'll give us a load of gas for now, right, and we'll shut the fuck up because that's how weak our government are.
Well, you know, very true, Nick. In a democracy, which is what we should be living in, we should all be equal. We're far from fucking equal.
Yeah, I'm
Society
sorry, but
broken
that's all I
completely.
can see our government doing. They get what they want.
Government lies to you.
They'll offer
Mainstream
us a bribe of whatever, you know, and we'll fucking accept it. But we'll keep us sanctions for a few more years or a few more months, and then we'll slowly let him off. Then what'll happen is anyone who gets him off, he'll send the fucking squad in, and they'll poison every fucking one of them with polonium. In a
That could well,
The other alternative,
yeah, it could well happen. Nick.
to make
This is not an advert for Terry's channel. Please do not take this as an advert.
Listen, I know a quicker way of ending this war with Putin. Just shoot him.
He's got to be killed by one of his
Whoa,
own.
whoa, hold the press.
Oh,
Magnetic Pulp said, Steaming Lion, are you Brian? Pink Dildo Brian. Laugh out loud.
His name is certainly Brian, Sophie. I don't know if he's
Lion.
but
Lion.
something to be known by, that is.
Nobody wants to know if you're Pink Dildo Brian. Come on.
Come on, Brian. Are you Pink Dildo Brian? Have you pulled a pink dildo out of the waters? Many fishes have lately, funny enough.
Oh, did I get that comment up on here?
I
We
know
need that comment up at the bottom.
Peter Dippers.
There you go.
There we go.
Stephen Lyon, you are Brian Pink Dildo Brian.
Come on, Lion. Guilty or not?
I need to know if it's the same person. She's put.
Cracking.
Come on, Stevie.
I
We're
see
waiting for
you,
your answer.
It'd be nice to know, wouldn't it, eh?
It would be nice to know. Because the thing is, Brian, there's so many videos out now, we don't get a chance to watch everybody's
Oh,
videos.
I don't.
What I'd like to
Something
know
is
is
to really stand out from the crowd.
I'm still waiting for Stephen Lyon to bring out his episode of the
He's what?
This episode of
Bring out
what?
his what?
Pink Dildo.
All right. Yeah, well,
We're still waiting for him to answer. I think he might have gone AFK or taken his one-eye snake for a walk, maybe.
Yeah.
He's not in the chat at the moment, by the looks of it. That was the collab for Alfie. Oh, that was one of the collabs, one of the last collabs you did, Sophie, wasn't it?
Oh.
But God blimey, isn't that crazy? You know, you expect to find weapons, you expect to find discarded pieces of metal, but do you expect to find, you know, second-hand dildos?
Give me an idea. There's 4 people, right? Keep them getting the same, almost the same part out. A dildo, a vibrator. There's even somebody brought out a cock enlargement. I think Nick, didn't you see that one? It was at the collab.
no, I never got one of them, mate. If I got one,
No, at the collab. I'm on about the
from
collab.
that liquor shop. What do you call it?
When we was all at the collab in Warsaw, right? If we remember, right? Somebody found a dildo, right, enlargement, right?
A dildo.
And
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Penis enlargement.
Penis enlarger.
penis enlargement.
Penis pump.
Yeah,
I think that's what it
yeah.
was.
And
Cool.
I said, who was it? And they said it was somebody down the bottom end. Well, you was down there, Nick. You was down there because me and Terry was up this end.
Oh God, I went the whole fucking length, mate, twice. That was a walk and a half. That was. Oh, blimey.
I know Pinky's missus, right, bought out one about that big.
Wow.
So lion done a runner.
Oh.
Something's happened, or he's lost his internet. I don't know.
Oh my God.
He's more likely doing something else with his fucking internet.
Oh.
Rather not know.
Johnny's does Dallas.
But then Sophie went and pulled out some blooming jiggle balls at the 24 hour. So that was at Scotland Patriots 24 hour club in October, November, I believe that was, Sophie. But yeah, there's been more and more sex toys being pulled out of the waters lately.
Yeah.
Why are people discarding them in the water? You know, they're not a weapon. It's,
Well,
you know,
I don't know, really. In some cases, some people
Well-
it's like a weapon.
anything could, mate. You know what I mean? In that, you know, a rolling pin.
Oh, here's one for you. It was at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get a phone call
Used as a
from
weapon.
America, right?
Right.
This person, I like to name nameless, right? This person, he's been doing it more often, and then he says, "Can you give us an ID on this?" And he showed me a picture of a dildo.
You got
And,
a
he wanted
picture,
me-
lion.
But get this, he wanted me to give him an age for it. I said, yeah.
An age for a dildo.
An age for a dildo. I said, yeah, it's 1970, it's one with the ribs on it. And I said, 1970. And he burst out laughing. He said, you know who you're talking to? He said, yeah, you're blocked, sorry, boy.
Unreal.
A blood crime with what, Anna? Anna, please tell me, what is somebody giving somebody a black eye with?
Hey?
But you could quite easily give someone a black eye with one. Yes,
Oh,
with a dildo, think about it. If you hit someone in the eye with a dildo, that would be like a punch, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
a bit like a soggy cucumber, right in the face.
I think I'd rather a dildo than a cucumber, mate. A cucumber's a lot more solid.
Ooh.
Sod that, you'd have it right.
Speak for yourself,
Brian wants to know, what has he missed? Brian, we want to know, are you the Brian who famously pulled up a pink dildo at Magnetic Balls Collab last year? So that's what we need to know. We've been waiting for you to come back and answer that question for us, son. So are you
snake out of the bag?
Brian, funny that, how big was it? Was it a 6-inch, 7-inch, or a 10-inch?
I don't want to know.
Fucking hell, Anna. Talk about it.
Well, Brian, that's not an answer, right? That's not an answer. As funny as it may be, are you the Brian, right? Steaming Lime, Brian, are you the Brian who pulled up a pink dildo at Sophie's collab? She asked a question about 5 minutes ago and everyone was eagerly your response. No, it wasn't him. It wasn't. No, it wasn't him. Sorry, Brian.
Brian.
Yeah,
It's the wrong Brian.
Oh, that's it.
He wanted to put money on it. But he
Anxiety.
can't.
I don't know, Dave.
Flowers.
So who is it? Oh my God, Nick, look at you, Nick.
Oh my God, he's had his hair cut.
Is there a reason, Keith, that you stopped using your microphone and headset?
Yeah, there is. I
Go on.
can't hear you guys. I couldn't hear you.
Pardon. Pardon.
Just that your microphone is still it's very muffled, I think is the word. It's not crystal clear. Not like me and Nick is crystal clear.
Well, I'm going to get myself a new,
Listen,
I'll get myself a new camera and
You're
microphone.
using a webcam, aren't you? You're using a webcam with a built-in microphone.
Mum and Dad.
Them microphones ain't worth pants, mate. Them microphones ain't worth pants. You can get yourself a cheap one for about £5 off of Amazon.
Shop across the road that does vapes as well as computers. It's a new batch coming in, so I'll be having that one. And it's about £6.50.
Okay, worth a go, mate. Worth a go. Because your audio got so much better when you started using that headset, and I've noticed the last couple of weeks you've stopped using it, and it's just a little bit muffled, mate. Nothing bad. It's not drastic, but something to think of for the future, Keith.
You missed that message above what you highlighted.
Dildo.
Mum and Dad, 856. Get that up, mate.
What one?
The one above what you highlighted.
What, Dildo Gate? Yeah, because we don't know who the Brian is. We don't know who the Brian is, what Brian they're talking about.
It don't matter, mate. Dildo Gate sounds like fucking Butch. Bush and Blair all over again. Fucking each other's asses.
Yeah, mate, over the Iraqi war.
Well, can you hear me?
Oh, you mean the war that we...
Yes, Keith, we can hear you, but it's still the same.
Oh, I was talking to yourself then.
No, we can hear you, mate. We can hear you. It's just that slight bit muffled, mate. That's all it is, you know what I mean?
I'll sort it out now. I'll get back onto the microphone until I get a new camera for it. It's lost its legs it lasted anyway, but basically the computer I'm having updated and everything else.
I've got big phone. And everyone can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah!
I can hear you. It's like you're talking with a towel over your mouth. You know, it's got that kind of muffling noise.
It means something like that.
Yeah, that's how it sounds without having nothing on your face, mate.
It's what you mean, What's that?
It's like them gimp balls in your mouth.
I'll stick them on and see how it goes. Hang on a sec. I've got to go down below and get it sorted. Hey.
Well, we're at 2 hours now anyway, so we're gonna
that whistle that you can hear. It's everyone walks whistling at me.
Hey.
Tell you what, Nick, I wish we were closer because I'd love to go out with you. Not go out with you in a sexual sense.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to go out, man. We fucking stay in and have a riot.
Absolutely. But I think you'd make a wicked wingman, mate. You know what I mean? Because we've both got the gab, and we're both single, and neither of us in any way, shape, or form. But you know, who knows? Who knows what the future holds, everybody? Because I'm certainly starting to feel a lot more positive. Go on, Keith, talk. Have you put it on or not? No, you ain't, have you?
Oh, no, it's all right. I couldn't have a bloody... Oh, shit. I forgot all about it. It's 9 o'clock. They wanted me to be on.
Go. It's fine, Keith. It's fine. Thank you for joining. What we'll do, guys, we'll end this one now because we're just about to hit the 2 hour mark. And I think perfect length for a video on the channel. I'd like to say straight away, Nick, thank you so much for coming on. Please come back on.
No worries, mate.
Because, you know, I'd love to have you back on, mate. And, you know, a couple of months down the line, we'll get the collab out of the way and we'll get you on again and we'll have a riot. People have heard your story.
We do it live.
What's that, Keith?
We'll get the old baths out, get a couple of bits of metal in there and do our own live chat while we're doing bubble making.
What's that?
Guys.
Now, when you get your magnet out and you drop it into your big bowl of water with bits of metal and start
water?
Yeah.
Not witchcraft, Keith. Fucking hell, mate. Honestly.
Just say, everyone, before we go, thanks, Mob. You've done a great job tonight. There must have been so many trolls out there trying to get in.
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one come up in the chat. Yeah, absolutely, Nick.
Everybody has done us proud. So,
Please.
cheers, guys, because I've been able to concentrate on what I wanted to say and the way I wanted to come across. If people don't like the way I come across, delete and block. Remember that. You don't have to put up with the bullshit. If you think it's bullshit, delete and block.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching.
Protect yourself, and protect your mental health, because
thing, guys, as well.
I've only got one brain,
Like
and
please, the more we get to get on YouTube, right? Like and subscribe, I say.
Yes, absolutely, Keith. Yeah, for those that are watching that are new, thank you for joining. And we do this every week. I have a new guest on every week. Keith is part of the fixtures because he's our history.
I'm part of the section.
He knows what we're finding, and you know, at the end of the day, none of us are normal in the inverted comma sense. We all suffer. We've all got our own demons, and as tonight, you now know exactly what and why Nick battles his. So, Nick, thank you so much for coming on, son. I can't wait to you again a couple of time. And we're going to have the weekend of our lifetime, son, for the collab. We're going to have a brilliant weekend. And Keith, thank you for coming on.
Mate. Don't you worry about that.
You are. You're going to be the first here. Shortly followed by Willie Ruckhampton, Sophie, Magnetic Paul, and Drag the Man and Magnet Fishing. They're the ones that are confirmed for Friday anyway.
Have you heard about Magnetic Paul?
What?
Me.
Yeah, Magnetic Paul.
I met Sophie, yeah.
I was with her
time ago,
in Birmingham, right, and she pulled out loads of stuff, and there's me struggling. I couldn't get anywhere, and she won the famous hook with the magnet attached to it. She won that.
You best get your big bad magnet out, Keith, and win my coat then.
Oh, well,
this is something I'd like to quickly touch upon just before we go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
With regarding the collab, we've got more prizes than we ever thought that we would generate, right, for this collaboration. It's going to be a successful collaboration for both charities, no matter what. Now, we've got so many prizes. There are some people in the UK that will not be able to make the collaboration, understandably. Prices of petrol and miles and distance, it is a factor. It doesn't mean to say you can't win our raffle prizes. We will be offering our raffles also online. So if you'd like to purchase some raffle tickets to have a chance of winning some of the amazing, amazing prizes that we've got, then certainly join Essex Magnet Hunters Facebook group, because that is where it's going to be advertised. So, right, guys, we're going to call this a day now. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, moderators, for doing an awesome job. And thank you, Nick, and thank you, Keith, for being an absolute pleasure tonight. And it really has. It's been top night. Right, guys, we're going to call it a day. And like, subscribe, comment, and share if you like, and help us hit that algorithm. It's not important, but if you want to help us help the cause, then please do that.
Don't forget, I'm on Thursday, 8 o'clock.
He's on every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Facebook. He goes live for history. And obviously, Nick's Micro Adventures on Instagram and YouTube. It is hilarious.
Love you all.
Really good content, really good quality. Right, that's it, people. We're off, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.